Circles bring about a sense of community, of belonging that no other formation offers. In 2005, Shelley Butler wrote that circle times for children have been around for about a century because there is no beginning or end. Every individual in a circle is equal and belongs to the whole group. I love that. Whether the children are holding hands or simply sitting or standing side by side, the circle is a symbol of togetherness. It allows them to see and hear everyone else. To remain part of the circle, children must accept the rules and roles assigned. Recognition of others and both verbal and nonverbal communication are among the social skills fostered in the round. Butler wrote that the most successful circle times include acceptance, openness, and non judgmental expression of ideas. Those objectives are certainly part of the games I'm suggesting in this video. This first game is one of my favorites and one I use a lot in my trainings. It's called This Is My Friend, and it's adapted from Terry Orlick's The Second Cooperative Sports and Games book. To play, stand in a circle with the children, with everyone holding hands. Raise the hand of the child to your right or left, saying, "This is my friend," for example, Sasha. That child says his name and raises the arm of the next child in the circle, saying, "This is my friend." The process continues all the way around the circle until all the children have had a chance to say their names and all arms are in the air. The group then takes a great big bow. Once the children know the names of their classmates, you can modify the game so they introduce each other instead of themselves. For example, Chad might raise the arm of the child to his right and say, "This is my friend Rachel." In addition to being a cooperative game, thus falling under the content area of social studies, This Is My Friend reinforces the concepts of high, around, and sequencing, which makes it a math activity as well. Another game that uses the children's names and helps them get to know one another is Name Ball. Because it also involves the concepts of around and sequencing, it too falls under the content area of math in addition to social studies. For this game, ask the children to stand in a large circle. One child starts by saying her name and then gently passes the ball to the child to either her right or left, who must then say his name as he catches the ball. The process continues around the circle until all of the children have said their names. To help the children more quickly remember each other's names, reverse the process. Again, once the children know each other's names, have them call out the name of the person to whom they're tossing the ball. You can also use this game anytime you want the children to share information about themselves. For example, on a Monday, you might play the game by having each child who catches the ball offer one sentence about what he did over the weekend. For a simplified version, you can have the children sit with legs straddled, encourage them to roll the ball across the circle to one another. Over and under is a cooperative game that reinforces the prepositions over, under, and through, aligning it with both social studies and emergent literacy. To play, the children stand in a circle, each facing the back of another child. Hand the ball to one child who passes it backward over her head to the next child. The ball goes all the way around the circle in this manner. The children then stand with legs apart and pass the ball behind them, putting the ball between their legs and passing it under to the next person. When the children are comfortable with both of these ways of passing the ball, have them do it in alternation, one child passing it overhead and the next passing it under through the legs. In the traditional game of hot potato, the child holding the potato, the beanbag or ball, when the music stops, is eliminated from the game. But because elimination feels awful and keeps children from practicing their skills and enjoying a sense of belonging, this modified version keeps everyone participating at some level. You'll need 2 small balls, or as a less challenging option, 2 beanbags and some music. As the music plays, the children stand in a large circle and pass the beanbag sequentially around the circle, imagining that it's a hot potato. When the music stops, the child holding the beanbag gives it to the child beside her, steps inside the circle, and is given a second beanbag. As the game music starts again, the child inside the circle tosses and catches her hot potato by herself. When the music stops again and a second child is left holding the beanbag, he also steps inside the circle and the 2 insiders begin tossing their beanbag back and forth to each other. As the game progresses, the game eventually reverses itself, with the children inside forming a circle and fewer children outside tossing to one another until there's just one child left in the outer circle. This game also reinforces the concepts of around and sequencing, while additionally offering practice with the motor skills of tossing and catching. As you can see from these examples, children's activities rarely relate to just one domain or content area. They overlap and interrelate, making them the perfect integrated learning experiences. I'm so glad you joined me. Go to raypica.com and hover your mouse over Media at the top to purchase a PDF with the script and slides, as well as a bonus activity. And beginning with this video, the PDFs also now include recommendations for children's literature and music to accompany the activities. See you next time.